on a daily basis. I had a question the other day. Hubert, tell me, now that I'm on authorship, do I have to take these pills every day? What was my answer? I said, of course you have to eat every day. I didn't do anything with pills. I said, you have to eat every day, right? He said, yeah. I said, well, this is what it is. It supplements what you're not getting in your food. It's not a replacement. Pills are not a replacement. They're a supplement to supplement what is not in the food in nutritive value. Look at it like this. Should be grateful. And we know the difference. And once you're on the products, you will know the difference. Well, antioxidants and nutrition are essential to maintaining cellular health. We know this. When you look at all these fruits here, the more fruits you can eat, the better. It is good. But the nutritive value very often is lacking because of the depleted soils, because of the pesticides, because of the fast food manufacturing of anything that's produced chemically. That's why we need to feed ourselves with the USANA antioxidants and chelated minerals to give the cells the tools so they can stay healthy.
Woo!
It's as simple as that. See, give cells a boost to win the fight against the free radicals caused by, you know, all kinds of stuff, pollution, stress, radiation. Just take the stress. How many people are stressed every day? Today, in this society, stressed to go to work. Do I still have my job? Do I get enough money? See, what's going to happen to my future? It doesn't look so good. Always stressed, not enough of this, not enough of that. And the stress eats away. So we need to prepare ourselves to prevent. That's all we're doing. Prevent and help ourselves to be healthy. This has amazed us. I remember our first cruise we did in USANA. Dr. Wenz gave us this incredible picture. He showed us what his science and his development of this product has entailed. He was showing us how the cells are reacting. If you have a perfectly healthy cells right here, it's literally absence of disease. That's perfect. But if you take any products that have, you know, oxidative material in it, like fast foods, it creates holes in your cellular structure, as you can see here. And on your third one, if you take antioxidants, like the essentials, it will alleviate that problem. That doesn't mean you go and eat fast food every day and take USANA. On the contrary, it's a process of education. This is why we educate people with the products. And you'll see it with Chen. When he comes up after I go off, he will tell you what these products are doing in detail. It's very important. That's why we do a lot of educating the people why taking USANA products. It is vital to the success of your business, because if people understand why to take USANA nutritionals, there is no question to be on authorship. And the authorship is your lifeline to your business. It's as simple as that. They want to have the products every month. They want to have every 28 days their supply for the next 28 days, like we do. This is what you want to create, that kind of philosophy in people's mind. Now, are your cells getting the nutrients needed to win the fight? Ask yourself, really, be honest. You see, look at this. Do you eat enough vitamin E-rich foods? Just a few examples. Wheat germ, almost 3.5 liters of wheat germ. It takes for the vitamin E, the requirement. Or you need 18 liters of spinach to make up for the vitamin that you get in the USANA nutritionals. It's impossible to eat these quantities of foods in order to create what you want in your body to have the exact or the sufficient vitamin E, etc. So USANA came up with a formula that helps you supplement to anything you eat to the right proportions, that your cells have what they need in order to flourish. And here's just an overview. You'd have to eat approximately 22,000 calories and spend more than $33 a day to get the same amount of nutrients found in a daily dose of the essentials. Think about that. That blew me away. We didn't have it so nicely shown. We saw it in a just as a write-up, 19 years ago. But it touched us. We realized, my God, I'm so glad we found USANA. And it made a difference. In 19 years, we're not the same people, Seth and I. Totally changed our physical constitution. I'll tell you that. So, here we go. What would you rather do? Take the essentials? A supplement is a solution? Does it matter what kind? You get what you pay for. There's so much, you see, the fact is that supplements are not created equal. This is what Dr. Wentz has proven. That's why Dr. Wentz came into business, because he realized there was a huge hole in the marketplace for a supplement people could trust with the right ratios of nutrients to feed the cell to stay healthy. That's why we are in business. A scientist's vision and realization, we need to help the people more than what we're doing right now. Well, 54% of the tablets tested in recent study, it shows, do not integrate within 20 minutes. We know what happens to our supplements that we ingest. Within 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, they are into your system, properly absorbed. That's the key. It illustrates that integration, an indicator of product quality, is a dietary supplement concern. That's where Dr. Wentz came in. And we know these things, you see, because we learned over the years, most health supplements fall short of meeting the nutritional needs of the body's cells. It comes right from the mouth of Dr. Wentz, the scientist behind 35 years of research on the human cell. If we can't trust Dr. Wentz, you can't trust anybody, I tell you that. That's the power of USANA. USANA nutritionals are different, we know that. You see it right here. The hybrid, and incredible, but Chan will pick up on this in a few moments. So, here we are, superior ingredients, we know that. USANA will not accept anything unless it's tested for 1 week in storage and tested that they have the ingredients of first rate. If it doesn't correspond to USANA's requirements, they are sent back. Even if they started producing, they see it does not has not the requirements we want, we will send it, we are not going to use it. That's how strict USANA is. Balanced science-based formulas. Balanced science-based formulas. Very powerful. Not just what somebody thinks. And look at this. An accredited team of scientific experts. I remember, before we found USANA, we were looking for a company. And I had great results with nutritional supplements when I was burned out. That's part of my story. And when I saw that this nutritionist we hired, she put me on 23 bottles, it's a long story, but she knew how to mix them, and I had the synergy and the advantage of helping me back to my normal life. And when I saw the power of those supplements, I said to Sarah, we've got to find a company that has a reasonable and sensible approach, but not 23 bottles. So we started looking for 1 year to find a company. And Sarah kept telling me, if we go into the supplementation field, we need to find a scientist at the top of that company and the team that knows what they're doing. We are not the experts. We are the messengers of good health. She was telling me at that time, we need a scientist. And back in '95, I was saying, it doesn't exist. Because at that time, it just didn't exist. Until we found that newspaper. And I saw Dr. Wentz in this big white overcoat, looking through a microscope. And she told me about a scientist. And I said, here's your scientist, just as a joke. And in the plane, we looked at the paper and we realized we found a company that really is what we were looking for. That's how it started. Woo! Because of Dr. Wentz and his accredited team of scientific people. And finally, $1 Million Athlete Guarantee. I already talked about this. We pride ourselves. Adrian Chun will be our next speaker. And he's going to talk about the various different products of the USANA line. Thank you very much, folks.
Woo!